Hi guys, how you doing today? So today I've got 3 very easy makeup looks for you, perfect for every day, whether it's for college, work, to the mall, anywhere you like, even for weddings and occasions like that. If you want to know how to get these very simple looks, then please keep watching. And also I'm just focusing on the eyes and lips in this video, nothing to do with the face, because you can do pretty much anything you want with your face depending on how much time you have and where exactly you plan to go. But the blush that I have used commonly for each of these looks is from Makeup Geek, and this is called Infatuation. It's a beautiful earthy toned blush, perfect for medium, even deep complexions, I guess, by building up the blush a couple times. So without further ado, let's get into these 3 easy makeup looks, perfect for every day. So for my first easy look, all you're going to need is some shimmery eyeshadow. It can be either nude or peachy toned, but anything close to your natural lid shade, because we want it to kind of blend with your natural lid but also look nice and sparkly. So for that, I'm going to be using a Makeup Geek shadow. They're one of my favorite brands of eyeshadows, and the color I'm using today is called Goddess, and it's a beautiful peachy toned brown. It's almost close to my lid shade, but it has a hint of gold sparkled in it, so it's going to illuminate the eye very nicely. I'm taking this on an Ecotools base shadow brush and just blending it out onto the lid. You can put this color on your bare lid, but then if you're going to be out the entire day and you don't want your eyeshadow to fade or smudge, it's better to set it with some eyelid primer or concealer. I'm taking a fluffy blending brush, this is also from Ecotools, and just blend out the edges. And that's all the work involved for the eyeshadow. Now we can just move on to some eye kohl and then maybe some mascara, and we're done with our first look. The pencil I'm using today is from Chambor. This is the Extreme Eyes Longwear Kohl in the shade dark brown. It comes in very few shades, I think just 4. But they're all really good and creamy, and once they set, they're not gonna budge. Just smudge the lower lash line out. At this point, if you want, you could wing out the lower lash line. It's like a reverse cat eye. Instead of doing it on the top, you're doing it on the bottom, and it looks quite nice. Let me just show you. I wasn't intending to do this, but since it happened by mistake, let's just go with it. So you just hold your brush at the tip of the eye and just make upward strokes. That's it. Quite subtle, but still makes a statement. Time for mascara, and any guesses which mascara I'm gonna be using today? It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and I'm using quite a few coats of this on my upper and lower lash line. Now for the lips, you can go as natural as you want or as dramatic. When I personally wear colors like this, tones that are very close to my eyelid and there isn't much else going on with my eyes, I prefer a bold lip, something in a burgundy or red or maroon tone. But if you're going to college, work, probably a nude lip or a slightly brown lip would be a better option. But if you don't have any commitments like that and you're just heading out to the mall or just somewhere close by and you don't mind a bold lip, I have a really good option for you, and this is from Makeup Geek. This is their iconic lipsticks in the shade Saucy. I recently got this and I love how it looks. It's a red, but it has a lot of rusty tones in it, so it goes really well with this kind of lid color, this very orange peachy toned color. So this is what I'm going to be wearing on my lips today. But like I said, go as natural or as dramatic as you want and it'll still go really beautifully. This look is definitely one of my favorites because it looks like you put in hours and hours of work, but it took, what, 5 minutes? With that, let's move on to look number 2. Look number 2 involves the usage of colored liner. Now, if you are somebody who loves colored liner, then this may be your favorite look. Today I'm going to be using a purple, a very deep purple, but you can use the same technique for green, blue, yellow, gold, brown, even black. So the first thing you want to do is take your colored pencil. It can be any creamy kohl. Today I'm going to be using the same Chambor Extreme Ice Kohl, but this time in the purple haze shade. It's number 5, and you want to make sure to sharpen the pencil so the tip is nice and pointed. And I want you to draw this on the upper lid, create a little wing, and also sweep it down your lower lashes. And this is just like drawing a winged liner, thicker at the edge and thinner as you go to the inner corner. Also tight line with the same liner, and also put the same thing in the lower waterline. I'm going to take a big fluffy blending brush. This is the Morphe M151. The shadow I'm going to be taking is going to be similar in tone to the pencil that I put on. So since I used a very purple toned liner, I'm going to use a purple toned shadow. So that's what I want you to do as well. If you're going to use a blue, then use a blue shadow. If you're going to use a brown shadow, and so on. So the shadow I'm going to be taking today is again from Makeup Geek, and this is called Bitten. It's a beautiful deep maroon, and I'm going to put this in my crease just to tie in the look so that the lid doesn't look so bare. You can also put the same shadow underneath your lower lash line. Now, since the eyes are a bit purple and cool toned, I thought I'd go with a slightly cooler toned lipstick as well. And today I'm going to be using one of my favorites again. This is the Dora Sculpting Lipstick in the shade Rosewood. It's number 56. And it's not completely cool toned. It does have some warm hues in it. It has some brown. And there you have it, look number 2. It's the perfect look for those of you who like a little quirkiness in your looks and not the same mundane black winged liner. So I hope you like it. Again, if you recreate it, do tag me. And now let's move on to look number 3. For the final look number 3, we're going to use an extremely popular trend right now, and that's glossy lids. If you keep up with the fashion trends of the world, you have definitely seen this look on the models on the ramp. So I'm going to show you how to make this fashion trend extremely wearable for every day. To achieve this look, all you're going to need is a very sticky gloss, and you can use the cheapest gloss you can find because those are the stickiest ones, and the stickier the better. It's not going to budge from your lids. Today I'm going to be using the Bourjois 3D Effect Lip Gloss. It's a slightly shimmery pink gloss in the tube, but it's actually transparent when you put it on, and it has tons of silver shimmer in it. You can also use just a clear gloss. It doesn't have to have shimmer in it, but if you have some shimmer, it helps give a very illuminated, highlighted look to your eyes. So if you're a fan of that, opt for a glittery gloss. And when you're putting this gloss on, just remember to stop right before the crease, because otherwise it becomes very difficult to open and close because it has this stickiness to it. So just restrict it up to the crease and you're good, even if you're wearing it the entire day. Once I have slapped it onto my lid, I'm just going to use my finger and blend it across the entire lid. Easy, isn't it? Now, if you don't like the look of bare lids, you could also put on any eyeshadow and then go over with the gloss on top. But I just like how it looks on the bare lids, so if I ever have to wear it, this is how I wear it. So it just depends on you and how you like your things to be done. So after I'm done with the gloss, I'm just going to put tons of mascara on my lashes, and we're done with our eye look. Now that your lids are glossy and beautiful, you want that to be the focus of the look, so opt for a nude lip. Better if it's matte, because then the glossiness doesn't compete with each other. So I'm going to use a matte nude lipstick today. This is from Maybelline in the shade 657. It's called Nude Nuance. And there you have it, a very naked look, I feel like. This is the kind of look that you can just have your hair messy like how I have it right now and just look like you almost just woke up like this. I hope you liked all of the looks I showed you. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be back very quickly with another exciting video.